Hello, everybody. It is Merlin here, and I'm going to give you a live reaction. I don't usually do too many of these. I was kind of offline for a lot of today, and then I saw a bunch of people posting some things in my feeds and a couple of the chats, and like, oh, the first trailer is out for the 2020 Dune. I guess it's going to be released this year. Dennis Villeneuve. Hey, Zeth. So I guess to give you guys a little bit of brief feedback for those that don't know, I'm a big fan of Dune. You know, big fan of the classic sci-fi novel. I also really like the David Lynch one. So if you guys want to watch along with me, I heard about this and I wanted to immediately watch it because I'm a big fan of the director too. He did some really good movies like that film Arrival. So I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and check it out. So feel free to watch it with me. I've got the what is this? Hopefully it's the right one. There's a couple different ones here. I'm gonna go to the official Warner Brothers Pictures one. All right, so the Dune official trailer. Got it started at 0. For those watching along at home, 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm gonna make it full screen here. Warner Brothers and Legendary. Hmm. I got the dream sequences. It looks like Arrakis. I like the uniforms. It's kind of reminiscent a little bit of the Lynch ones, but dumbed down. We've got the classic box scene. That's the same. Oh, they still kept the shield thing. Josh Brolin's gurney. Yeah, it seems like Dune to me so far. Bunch of regal people standing around talking about great consequences. Ooh. I like the cast. Yeah, amping up the action. Let's compare the Ooh, is that the worm? It's a lot of teeth. King Lion King vibes. I must not fear. Of course. The eye will remain. Go. Oh, there it is. I like how they're trying to kind of amp up the action when they can. It's a big worm. Like the fonts are very serious. Um, only in theaters, so I guess they're releasing that in theaters. Wow. All right. Well, I hope my reaction indicated maybe generally how I felt. Zeth is saying that Dune is good. Filled with agendas. Yeah, probably. It seems like all sci-fi now is like. I mean, all science fiction has had obviously agendas, but they're a lot less subtle about it. So I don't. I'm sure there'll be some of that for Dune, but I mean, I think the visuals look good. It's got that crisp, sharp look with the cinematography that Villeneuve, I think that's how you pronounce his name. It reminds me of Sicario and a lot of his other films. So it's not as I mean, it's like there's a really interesting contrast of colors. Like it's not overly bleak. I mean, it's still got some of the gray darkness, but it doesn't bother me. He's one of the guys that can make that look pretty, and there also is some good costuming. There's definitely some inspiration from the Lynch version visually, and in terms of some of the costume design and set design, and also even a little bit of that. I think the sci-fi miniseries as well. They got some of the classic lines. I think the casting, I could tell just because I know the story pretty well, like who a lot of the different characters were. Yep, David Lynch. How they're going to do it in theaters, I don't know. I don't know because there have even been a couple. I think was it Bill and Ted that came out recently, and I was interested in seeing that, but I didn't want to go to theaters for that. It just doesn't feel right now. But I might go out and see that one. I guess we'll see. He should have, man. That would have been worth it. But yeah, it looks pretty decent from what I can see. It's hard to say how well. Like I could tell it's going to try and be very cerebral, but obviously there's a lot of interesting, difficult, weird, high concept things going on in Dune, which is why it's been so difficult to translate it on screen. Which is why I think the David Lynch version works pretty well. But I can understand why a lot of people wouldn't get it. I know that a lot of people don't like Dune, but this definitely seems like it's trying to amp up the action and the comedy. It's dipping a little into the DC, Marvel, expanded universe stuff. Let's make it more of a franchise. It's digestible, but they got all the scenes, like the iconic scenes, some of those shots. Like, that if you like the source material, like, it's like, yep, they're doing that thing where I'm just curious, like, if he can do it in a way that makes it digestible and accessible, but doesn't dilute the core of what Dune's about, so more people can enjoy it, but still get the main idea. That would be cool. And I think if he's one of those directors that when I found out he was doing it, he's a really good director. I like pretty much all the movies of his I've seen, and I know with Arrival he can do sci-fi really well. So yeah, the trailer looks fine. At the very least, I looked at it. I'm like, yeah, that's Dune. That seems pretty Dune-like to me. So it works for me so far. I'm definitely interested to see it. Uh, Doom. I believe me, people have made that mistake a couple times before talking about it. But anyway, those are my thoughts on the trailer. If you guys watch the trailer, let me know in the comments below. I'll probably be doing another live stream here shortly because I know I got to catch up on a couple things. I got some videos to do. I've been a little behind lately, but I'll probably see you guys shortly. But this was the Dune live action trailer. I don't do too many of those because I like Dune. Let me know what you think. And if you haven't seen it before, let me know about that either. All right, everybody. Like, share it, subscribe, stay magical, and stay safe. All right. See ya.